So let's bring it back to F Word to interview our next competitors.
Thanks for that, Ultra Chen. Man, I am rubbing my hands in anticipation for this one. Probably the most uphill battles of this top 8 so far. We have Filipinochamp versus Smug. So just for those guys who aren't too familiar, how does this one usually go between you guys? I'll ask you first.
This is probably like our second time playing in season. Oh, no, actually, no, this is our first time in season 2, right? Yeah. And then in season 1 we played twice, but the first time Hebo was playing Karen at Evo, so I did beat him at Evo, but it was playing Karen. But then at ESL he kind of bodied me at ESL with Balrog. So season 2 I think it's gonna get worse, but you know I got some strategies. I hope I could pull it off. You know, I just need to balance my decisions.
So there was a lot of talk about character choice and character strength yesterday. Yipes pointing out particularly Balrog. This is one of the matchups that really emphasizes that. I mean, how do you feel about Balrog in this matchup? I mean, I know you feel like he's fair in other circumstances, but in this particular matchup, how do you feel?
I feel like Balrog has an advantage in the Balrog Dhalsim matchup, but I don't feel like it's like free. You know, I still feel like I have an easier time, but it's Champ. Like he's a guy, like you know, so I'm gonna still put my A game on. You know.
Awesome. All right. Well, without further ado, Yipes, let's get these guys on the stage. Filipinochamp versus Smug for one of the most uphill battles in this top 8 so far. Let's go.
Look at this, man. That man is so humble, but he knows exactly what he's going to do, man. Hailing all the way from New York City, East Coast finest, the mayor of Dust City. Please welcome Pie Smug! Have a seat, a comfortable seat. And you were going up against NorCal's finest, NorCal's golden boy, representing Team Splice. Give it up for Filipinochamp! Okay, we're about to go to the nitty-gritty. Here we go in the top 8. Back to you, Ultra Chen.
And my favorite thing right now is just Champ with this put-upon expression on his face, like, oh, man.
See that man say that this matchup isn't free?
Yeah, I know, right? Smug. Why is Smug telling lies to the audience here, man? Why are they?
Not even looking at us. It's right there. I mean, it's not like a 10-0 matchup.
Right,
like,
right.
If you played 10 games, he wouldn't win every single one of them. But yeah, it's pretty tough for Dhalsim to play against Boxer. Boxer controls the ground very, very well.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He makes it so that it's tough for Sim to zone with buttons if, for example, Boxer counter pokes a far limb, right, with one of his buttons. He can just cancel right into dash punch, and he's in there.
Right, yeah.
Right? He can get a combo from nearly full screen on that.
I mean,
and then once he gets up close, you know, it's always tough times for Dhalsim against everybody when the opponent gets up close. He doesn't have very good defensive options, but against Boxer, especially, Sim doesn't have much life. He doesn't have defensive options.
Right.
You know, that's a blender. It's hard to escape from.
Yeah, I mean, Dhalsim's whole goal is just to keep you out as much as possible, you know, and then find his ways in every once in a while. However, it's not going to be that easy against Balrog, so Balrog, myriad of ways to get in, and you can see right here, all these players want to get in on that prize pool, $20,000. Breakdown, first place gonna walk away with a big chunk of that, over a third of that cash at $7,000. Second place, $4,000, and third place with $2,000. Once again, shout outs to Twitch Esports and Alienware for providing this stage and this prize pool to give to these players. And again, one of my favorite things is that everybody here gets a piece of that pie. Right there, you saw all 16 players who have competed, even the 8 players who didn't make it here today, still get a bit of that. So.
Yeah, I think that's really important to see. So I want to see what the strategies are on Filipinochamp's side. He always has interesting strategies. You know, the Dhalsim players talk quite a bit, share strategies a lot, but he always has unique things. And he's a very creative player, very studious. You know, he breaks the game down into sort of the frame data in a way that not many people do. Of course, everybody knows how fast a move starts up, what's punishable on block, that kind of thing. But he thinks about it even more in that sort of vein than a lot of other people do. When he throws out a button with Dhalsim, he knows how long it is until it recovers and what his options are going to be in terms of the startup of the anti-air if the opponent has jumped. Right? Yeah. So I feel like that's a very important tool against Boxer, but again, I just don't know how he's gonna zone
Right. Well
consistently, or maybe he wants to go in. I guess we'll see.
here's the thing, though. Filipinochamp, I have seen him in Street Fighter 4 beat Fuertes, really high-level Fuertes. I've seen him beat really high-level Camis, and those were all really terrible matches for him, too. Filipinochamp, probably one of the best at overcoming bad matchups. So even though I do know that this is a really, really tough fight for him, I expect him to do extremely well and probably, you know, I don't want to call it overachieving, but do maybe better than expected. But Smug,
I think
of course,
it's a real uphill battle, man. I got to be honest with you.
I mean, look, if it was against another Balrog, I would be like, okay, yeah, maybe Champ can do this. But this is against Pai Smug.
Yeah.
And Smug,
Maybe the best boxer, certainly among the best boxers in the world.
yeah, and this guy knows how to take you down once he gets you into that corner.
Oh, yeah.
His offense, his aggression is just ridiculous.
And keep in mind, he knows the Dhalsim matchup well. He plays against Arturo Sanchez, Saban a lot up there in New York. And it doesn't often go well for Art. Now, F-Champ has a bit of a different style, but he understands the character very well. And one of the things I like about Smug is the patience. It's not just that he always goes in. He's willing to play patiently.
Yep. And an execution error there right from the start. And look at this, 2 throws and into the corner right away.
And all that because of that execution error.
Yep. And now F-Champ tried to finding his way out there. But, you know, Smug was standing still a little bit. Kind of gave Champ a chance to aim that drill a little bit, but still
I
didn't
love
have
the
it
V.
aim.
I just don't think that Balrog needs to be V-meter in this matchup. He's so damaging already. Look at that! Look at that! He doesn't need
Where did
V-meter.
all the life go? It's all gone. All right, so F-Champ now trying to get a little bit of aggressive here. But yeah, see, there you go. Smug just knows he really doesn't need to do anything. There's really nothing he needs to commit to.
Right.
And if he's just throwing outstanding medium punches out here and Dhalsim happens to hit a limb, then it's all done. And yeah, he's like, EX Fireball, whatever, I'm going to block that. I don't need to jump over this.
Right.
I don't need to deal with this.
You know, F-Champ could set up a mix-up of the teleport to the other side, and then the fireballs would hit, but that's just, it's not easy to make that happen.
Right.
And Smug, I think, is just willing to take that. He's a patient player. He's not a crazy rush-down dude. Excellent neutral game.
Great jump in right there. Perfect timing for the jump with Smug. And guess where we are? It's in the corner right here.
Yeah. You see him looking for that counter hook, didn't come. So as a result, F-Champ gets out.
Oh, and then again, another jump in.
Did he have an anti-air there? Is that what he tried? Is that what he... No, you can't do that.
Look at that.
You can't do that.
The Filipinochamp head scratch right there.
Again, I really like the use of V-reversal because Balrog just doesn't need the V-trigger in this matchup. He is so good at getting in. He's so good at doing damage. Why bother? So instead, get the knockdown. Get the knockdown with V-reversal.
All right. Let's see if this goes the same way again. Look at this, just dashing in for free after blocking. And you saw that's why Champ went for the slide there. He was trying to stop that forward dash. See, after a poke, he's trying to intercept the forward dash with the slide, but...
Yeah, he's also trying to be at a...
Oh, no. Back here again. We are at the corner of Oppression Street and Duff Avenue. Oh my God. And one hit combo, that's it. It's done. It's done just like that.
Champ's also trying to find a spot on screen where he can anti-air from, but where he can also, you know, control a little bit on the ground. So hard to find that spot. So hard to find it in this matchup. Out of the corner, but to what end? Smug just patient.
Oh, wow. And he comboed off of that with the counter hit dash. Oh, not close enough for that V skill. Like I said, Champ, oh, that was tricky.
Very cute.
I like that.
Very good read.
Okay, here comes Champ, but one hit could be the end of this whole entire thing.
I think Champ has the right idea right now. If there's going to be a win, the anti-back roll, if there's going to be a win for him, it's going to be from offense, all right? It's not going to be consistently from defense. That's just a tall order, especially in a 3 out of 5 set.
Pai Smug probably thinking to himself, okay, that's cute, that's cute. But right now, the ball is still definitely in Smug's court right now.
Sure, yeah, it's
never not going to be.
It's
never not going to be.
Just owns the ball.
All right, teleport. Yeah, like you said, it looks like he's trying to be a little more aggressive.
No anti-air that time. He did not want to risk it. Maybe back strong, but that's a little bit slower than stand jab. You got to have your eye on it. Not easy, because you're looking at the ground constantly in this matchup.
F-Champ trying to take to the air a little bit more, but he has to be worried about that armored, the screw upper. which can just clip him out of there, and then it's because it would be so high up, Smug would get extra combos, and here comes Smug again into the corner. Oh, that slight V skill in the air threw off his jump arc just a little bit.
Big risk with that stand jab anti-air. But Smug's in anyway. Really?
Did he touch a button? Did he touch it?
No. Oh, he got it anyway!
No.
Smug, I'm sure he knows what to do there. You can just throw, you can wait a little bit, get underneath it, but press the button too soon.
Yeah. Smug going like, all right, that's what it's going to take for you to win, F-Champ, is for a big mistake on my part.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to happen again.
No, I mean, of course, that is what it's going to take. It's going to take Champ making excellent decisions and Smug making some poor ones. That's just how it is. So for F-Champ,
Ah!
oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
my god. Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. What time is it on the clock? Is that 4 seconds?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, and look at the it was
That
8
was
second
7
stun.
seconds.
8-second stun, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Hey, guess what? 85 seconds left
What are
on
you
the
gonna
clock.
do, man?
Okay, yeah, no problem.
What are you gonna do? Look, you just gotta move on to the next one if you're Champ, and if you're Smug, don't get too confident in yourself because of how that went. You know that matchup can end so quickly, so don't feel like you're the coolest dude for hitting that.
All right.
Just wants to get out of there now. It doesn't want to anti-air. Okay, there's the risk.
All right, just flies away. He's like, I don't want none of this. I'm out of here. But again, Smug, right now, one of the things that people probably don't notice is how good he is at dashing forward and walking forward.
His neutral game is
yeah.
fantastic. Wow, Scam Fierce from that range. But it could literally end in one hit into a mix-up. So, okay, there it is.
Ooh, okay. Champ now tying it up.
I like how Champ dances. You know, he's had great mobility. And for a matchup where the opponent controls the ground so much and pressures so well, mobility is the name of the game. You can't just block it out.
Okay, intercepting that V skill, the dash V skill. But now, oh wow, was able to block in time thanks to the V skill. Gets him with the overhead. Here we go, resets. And yeah, trying to use that V reversal to keep Dhalsim in the corner. Yeah, you gotta make sure you hit there. Otherwise the slide will push you into that fireball. Ooh, he went for a frame trap. He tried to get him with that whiff jump medium. Oh, beautiful V reversal.
Wow,
Get out
he
of
is
that
very
situation,
buttonsy
but
right
yeah.
now, and a lot of them are working out. Oh, again! One more, overhead or low. He went for the overhead. Is he dead?
Oh,
No.
dude, you see Smug try to go for maximum punish?
That would have been super sick.
Hey, well, you know what? Champ proving, I mean, look, he's trying to put on that face like, I'm working so hard, dog. But you know what?
He is, man. He's in the mines.
Yeah, but you know what? He is playing so smart, playing so well right now, and Smug needs to actually make an adjustment here.
He does, yeah.
this fight.
The mobility from Filipinochamp is playing a little bit with where Smug thinks he is. You know, it's harder for Smug to find the right spots because of that. And it's not just that Champ is always jumping around, always floating around. It's the mix-up between I'm on the ground, I'm doing nothing, or I'm in the air, and you know that's.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to deal with. I don't know.
But you can
describe it as
definitely-
super tough, but
you can definitely see right now how Smug is. You know what he said during the interview. You know, this is Filipinochamp. He's a godlike Dhalsim player.
oh yeah, for sure, and has been for a long time.
And that's why Smug really has to respect this right now. And yeah, I can sense maybe a little bit of tentativeness now in Smug's game. Doesn't
Right.
have quite the oppression session, as Yipes puts it.
No, you know, it's not. He hasn't even gotten in, and you see him now saving V-Trigger. He wants that comeback.
Yeah.
He has not been able to find ways in consistently. F-Champ's movement, his timing, his buttons. Like I said, a bit different than Art's. Art is very strong. It's just a different style. And so if you're used to that, then F-Champ can take advantage. That's exactly what he's doing. He's at match point. I did not think that those words would come out of my mouth, James.
And Smug right now, he's actually, I feel like he's letting Champ get away with flying in the air like that a lot. But Champ is probably also trying to bait out the screw upper so that he can teleport away.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to outrange it as much as he can.
Oh, look at this. And look how much V-Trigger he builds up with that
Right.
on the crush counter.
Out of the corner?
Yeah, a little bit
Follow
of
up.
a defensive throw, but here he goes, and he's going to get the stun. Every round that Smug wins has looked kind of like this.
Yeah, that's how the rounds look.
Man.
You know, he recognized an important thing there. He had a little micro step walk before the button, and he had seen F-Champ has been buttonsy, right? He's been pressing a lot of buttons on his own defense. It's been an active defense. So he got the counter hit. Frame trap was there. Back to the range.
Yeah, just trying to V-skill his way little by little to get closer. Ooh, the crouching medium punch, but then a crouching heavy punch right there from Filipinochamp, stopping that offense right there. And Filipinochamp's anti-air has been on point after a couple of bad starts. But here comes Smug. This is the corner again.
No hit. Oh man, he's cooking. Out of there.
All right,
The
jab
hit.
him out of the air, yep. Oh, and
yes,
a counter
nice.
punch, and here he goes. Activates that V-trigger.
Back into the corner.
It's gonna save a lot of that V-trigger.
One more hit.
Now,
All he needs.
okay, F-Champ trying to do his best to keep him out. Doing it, oh wow, he floated right when he tried to jump, but again, that 3-frame stand light,
Hey, nice.
the 3-frame stand light kick, which leads into the target combo, got him to counter, good damage, soft knockdown on that, which let him get in again for the final blow. And now we are tied 2-2.
Winner of this will play against Justin Wong in the next round. The loser will play against Punk.
Wow. Oh yeah, because everyone's starting on the winner side.
We're all in
This
winners,
is-
top
this is
8.
not a standard top 8 where 4 people are already starting in loser side. So this is them just shifting off to the sides. Again, it's so
There's the
crazy
back.
watching F-Champ use that crouching heavy punch in the middle of footsies like as a zoning tool. Oh no, mistimed the throw, and guess what? F-Champ now has the corner for, you know,
Oh, yeah?
Smug in the corner, but throws him backwards. That was just a defensive throw.
Well, Crouching Fierce got underneath the button. No,
Oh boy.
I was going to say it was a miss, but, you know, Smug thinking ahead.
Just using the meter right there to make sure off of that crush counter he finished the job right away.
He's at match point.
Now that is something that you probably did expect to say.
That was locked and loaded.
And now F-Champ, of course, sitting on a full stick of butter right now. But, you know, Dhalsim's ability to use the meter for big damage is just not as strong as it is for a character like Balrog. Just like that. Look at that damage.
Reset to what? Yeah, Smoke. Oh, here's a chance.
Okay, yeah.
What can he get now? If he can find a hit, no.
Yeah, he was probably going to try to get a hit into the critical art.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He really wants that, so I love Smug just blocking it out. Like I said, he's willing to play quite patiently.
Yep, but that was a lot of gray health there, and he's gonna lose that all off of that one frame trap.
Oh,
Flame, and he's
the
gonna
confirm! Is that enough? I'm not sure.
Oh,
the
but
reset?
it didn't even reach.
That was a big bummer. Big bummer for F-Champ. Not safe. Okay.
Oh man.
Smug knows he only needs to get back in once. Biding his time. No meter for F-Champ. What?
What?
That's gonna do it!
A whiff punish from Pie Smug off of the slide.
Wow. Okay. Well, he definitely took advantage of that, but that was an unfortunate miss for F-Champ and a big part of why he ended up losing.
But I will
Again,
say
great job to
this.
Smug to capitalize.
Yeah, and I will say this, though. That was probably one of the toughest Dhalsim matches that Smug has ever played. And that was great stuff right there. But yeah, that is ridiculous.
Come on.
That is ridiculous right there. And then he had the combo all ready to go.
He